Okay, so this is another interesting belt. Definitely interesting. So my daughter's name, not to get too personal, but my daughter's name is Alistar. So we always buy her things with stars on it. You know, things like this. This is a star belt. Pretty cool star belt, if you ask me. These are... Yes, you may be asking yourself, yes, those are glow-in-the-dark stars. They are totally glow-in-the-dark stars. So, what do you think of that? Interesting glow-in-the-dark belt. That is actually an extra large again, but I really like that. And yes, they do glow in the dark. I did check. So next, I've got another glow in the dark belt. This one is music. Music on the bars. And the music notes themselves are glow in the dark. It's a really interesting belt. That's one thing I'll definitely say about these belts is there's nothing plain about them. They're very stylish. So next, now this one my wife's calling a gem belt, so I don't know if that's an actual term or just what she's calling them. I kind of think of them as like tiled belts or mosaic belts, but this is a green dragon belt. So what do you think of that? Isn't that neat? Just like super cool. So that is once again an extra large. But what do you think of that? I mean, that is so stylish. Now these came in plastic wrap. The whole belt came wrapped in plastic, which was pretty cool. And if you notice, there's like, these are not like just glued on, they're riveted in. Can you see that? So, rather happy with the tile or gem belts or mosaic belts, whatever they're called. This I believe is, yeah, this is another example of a bad one. This is another one of the star ones. If you look right there, it's starting to come apart. And on that side too. It's just really disappointing. So next we've got a nice white skull belt. This one's in good shape. All different colors of skulls. That's a pretty cool belt. I like that. White on the inside. So next I've got this little emoji belt here. And if you look on the inside, it's white and it's got the rivets on it that, I don't know, kids use these days. I don't understand this stuff. But it's neat. Look at that belt. What do you think of that belt? That's a really nice belt. This once again, I believe, this one's a medium. So here's another one going along once again with the heart and skull theme. Lots of hearts and skulls. Now this one again is a glow in the dark. Of course, the pink wouldn't glow in the dark. The green here would. What do you think of that? Some of my color? Probably not. I mean, honestly, that's pretty cool. Do. What do you guys think? Neat belt. Because this is new. This is totally new. Okay, so this one again is one of those, I don't know, I called them tile belts. This one I'd really call a mosaic belt. It's in really good shape, and as you can tell, again, kind of like riveted in tiles. On the tiles, if you look closely, you can see skulls and hearts and flowers. I thought I saw a heart. Maybe not hearts. Skulls and flowers at least. Little pastel diagrams and things like that. The belt itself is really black. Very, very basic. But then you got this little flourish right here. I'm sure that's a really nice belt. That looks really nice. What do you guys think about that? Would you buy that? Okay, moving on.
Hello everybody. I'm here from Nuts and Bolts, and we're going to show you some of the belts that we got. I know Eric showed you some of the glow-in-the-dark ones and the mosaic tile ones. I have another one of those. This one is an extra large. It's black, and the tiles are hearts and horseshoes and roses. This one says love. An anchor, that's exciting. And these are all little individual tiles that all have the decoration. I think it's printed on them, I'm not sure. And then it's got a black leather like base. That's cool. Goes with all the spring looks. Spring colors. Oh, what's on the... So the words, I didn't notice them when I was like looking at them on the camera. But now that I'm looking at the belt with my human eyes, the words are printed backwards. So they look okay here, right? Remember love. But when I'm looking at them, backwards. That's alright. The rest of it looks cool. Interesting. Oh, okay. This one says genuine Italian design. It's got silver tone metal pieces and a black leather like base. And the words on this one are printed the correct way, and I will show them all to you. There's skulls on here. And of course it says like love, remember, honor type stuff, love, die. There's a sword piercing a heart. These are like old tattoo type things. These are cool. I like the red color. There's some dice on here too. This makes me think of Guns N' Roses. That's what this makes me think of. This one's got a bulldog on it. Crazy. And a tiger. And a dragon. Interesting. Here's one of our flat belts with the design on it. This one is also an extra large. Each package came with like large, extra large, medium, small, but the small ones are still a little curled up, so I'm showing all the extra larges. This has got a really cool, I don't know if this is a dragon or a snake. Let me look at this. After careful deliberation, we're going with snake. There's a rose and some colorful business. Maybe that's like a flower bed. Trying to decide what kind of lotus flower, maybe. Is that what that is? More snakes. Mountainous areas, possibly. Looks like an adventure. This one does. And it's got lots of colors on it, so it goes with virtually anything. This would look great with like a tan suit.
Click here or click here. And of course, click here to subscribe.